What a mess at the Oxford Union! A highly anticipated debate on India's response to Pakistan just completely fell apart, turning into a public war of words. The motion was a spicy one. This House believes that India's response to Pakistan is a populist strategy sold as security policy. But instead of a debate, we got a full-blown controversy with accusations of deliberate sabotage and cowardice. So, what exactly happened? Let's break it down. On one side, we have Indian lawyer J Sai Deepak, who was set to argue for India. On the other, the Pakistani delegation, which was supposed to include high-profile figures like Haina Rabbani Kar and Kawaya Muhammad. Asif, the event, scheduled for November 27th, was cancelled at the very last minute. Now, here's where the stories diverge completely. The Pakistan High Commission in London put out a statement claiming the Indian side had withdrawn, essentially giving Pakistan a walkover. They framed it as India lacking the confidence to defend its security policies in a neutral, intellectual setting. But J Sai Deepak tells a very, very different story. He took to X, formerly known as Twitter, with a detailed account that paints a picture of chaos and what he calls a Pakistani gambit. According to Deepak, the whole thing was shaky from the start. He pointed out that key positions at the Oxford Union, like the president and treasurer, were held by Pakistani nationals, raising questions about impartiality. Then, just 2 days before the debate, the original high-profile Indian speakers, former Army Chief General Naravane and Dr. Subramanian Swamy, had to pull out due to prior commitments. This left the Indian side scrambling. Deepak, who was already prepared, managed to quickly assemble a new team with UK-based speakers Manu Kajaria and Pundit Sanish K. Sharma. They were ready to go! The real drama unfolded just hours before the debate was supposed to begin. At 3:13 p.m., Deepak says he got a call informing him that the Pakistani delegation hadn't even landed in London yet. Based on this information, the Indian team decided it was pointless to travel to Oxford and abandoned their journey. But wait, it gets even more bizarre. Deepak then claims he received confirmation that the Pakistani delegation had, in fact, landed and were already checked into a hotel in Oxford. This led him to launch a blistering attack, accusing the Pakistani side of deserting the battlefield. Even before the battle begins, he suggested they simply lacked the courage to face a live, unscripted debate and had manufactured a reason to back out. He didn't stop there. Deepak also criticized the Oxford Union's leadership, saying they allowed their prestigious institution to be dragged in muck and used as a mouthpiece for the Pakistan High Commission. He essentially accused them of failing to manage the event and allowing one side to manipulate the situation. The fallout has been intense. Indian politician Priyanka Chaturvedi also weighed in, mocking the Pakistani side on social media. She tweeted, "Pakistan is crying again over an Oxford Union debate. Once again, they have proved to be liars. Expecting any better from them was not even on my list." So, you have two completely conflicting narratives. Pakistan says India withdrew. India says Pakistan played games, faked travel issues, and ran away from the debate. Who do you believe? It's a classic he said, she said scenario. But played out on an international stage, the Pakistan High Commission pointed to the original Indian lineup, which included General Naravane and Sachin Pilottan, said their last-minute withdrawal handed them the victory. They maintained that the debate was a chance for an intellectually rigorous discussion that India chose to skip. Meanwhile, Deepak's account suggests a deliberate strategy by the Pakistani side to avoid a direct confrontation. Possibly because the replacement Indian team was still seen as a formidable opponent. He argues that they created a situation where they could claim a win by default, without ever having to step up to the podium. What was supposed to be a showcase of intellectual debate at one of the world's most famous universities turned into a farce. It raises serious questions about the organization of the event, and whether the Oxford Union was used as a pawn in a larger political game. One thing is for sure, the war of words that replaced the actual debate has been just as fiery. It is a real shame that the audience was denied the chance to hear both sides argue their case. What do you think really happened? Was it a genuine logistical failure or a calculated move by one of the sides? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on stories like this.